Thanks for having me, and good afternoon. I am a small business owner, and I have been for the last 32 years, so I recognize everything that the mayor said. We have to do it all. We start small, we think big, and we keep growing. And what is helping us all grow, as everybody talks here today about bringing more businesses and having small businesses, is we need bandwidth. We need internet bandwidth. Everything today revolves around bandwidth and how much you can get and how many devices and instruments that you can put on that bandwidth. Look today, right here, we are streaming off of her cell phone this whole conference. And at best, a lot of people have more bandwidth on their cell phones than they even have at their offices. I'm going to take a step back and go back to 1984 when I started my business. There was never enough bandwidth. There was no bandwidth. There was no internet. And now, I would say as recent as 2005, we bonded DSL circuits together so that we could get more bandwidth. And it wasn't until just recently that small business owners could really start taking advantage of a lot of the applications that are out there, because believe it or not, Comcast started with their cable modems, and that made big bandwidth affordable for all of us, because before it was not affordable. So I know that the city and the county are trying to expand on where all the bandwidth and the internet is in this town, because for us to stay competitive as small business owners, for the city and the county to attract larger businesses to this area, there needs to be a map, there needs to be a guide, there needs to be something that when they're talking to large companies to come to Savannah, they can say, wow, I want to be right there because you guys can now give me gigabit speeds. But right now, there's no gigabit in this town. Soon there will be. Comcast is getting ready to deploy some gigabit fiber, and that's going to help a lot. The price on that is coming way down. Again, this is all driven by cost. So what we need is gigabit fiber internet in this town to increase the footprint. It will help bring more revenues into the city, more taxable revenues, because people will come that have bigger pockets. It will help all the companies use cloud-based technologies for their applications up into the cloud. And right now, small businesses are operating everything off of one, usually internet pipe. They're operating their voice, their data, their websites, their surveillance cameras. So I can't say and stress enough how much bandwidth people really need and how important it is to small businesses. It used to be when you were looking to relocate your business, he's waving, I gotta go. It used to be when people looked at relocating their business, it was location, location, location. And now it's bandwidth, bandwidth, and bandwidth. So I say build it and they will come. Thank you very much.